Hey everybody, Skylar, she, her, Team Amber, all the way. I have to talk to you today about my dear friend Alex, who has just been publicly humiliated by those evil right-wingers, Project Veritas, or as we say at Twitter, Project Very Trash, because they are very trash. I feel absolutely devastated for him. He spoke his truth on a date and he thought it was real. He thought the date was real. He thought the guy was interested in him, and he poured out his heart because he is such a loving, brave, beautiful guy, and he poured his heart out to his date and talked about how worried he was for us all at Twitter with Elon Musk potentially taking over. And how did this guy repay him? He repaid him by secretly recording for Project Veritas. And he allowed himself to speak his truth and talked openly about Elon Musk having Asperger's and that meant that he had special needs. And he laughed, and he laughed because he was nervous because it was on a date. So all of this was taken out of context. He was laughing because he was being playful and nervous with his date. He wasn't laughing because Elon Musk has special needs or Asperger's. He was laughing because he was nervous on his date. And Project Veritas edited it to make it look like he was laughing at Elon Musk's Asperger's. And he wasn't. And I know Alex, he is such an ally. We are so diversity conscious. We are all about, we live and breathe and eat diversity. So how could he think that he would laugh at something like that, even though it was on camera with him laughing and saying it? How could they think that? How are all these right-wingers just believing this stuff? It's so wrong. And you know, I'm coming out to support him because he is now in hiding. He's fearful of the MAGAs coming for him. He feels as though the MAGAs will come because that's what Joe Biden has been saying, that their biggest threat is the MAGA crowd. And I feel it. I feel it every day. I feel we're getting closer to MAGA country. And it's so wrong. I have already spent a whole week outside Twitter protesting Elon Musk coming. I spent another week protesting that actor, that straight white male Bill Murray, because he told a joke. He told a joke. How tone deaf. He told a joke in a time when you know it's not safe to tell jokes. It is not safe for people to hear jokes. You can't hear them because it could hurt you. And I'm all about protecting everyone's VPs, especially Alex. It's not his fault. You know what they did to him? They chased him around the streets of New York. They chased him around the streets of New York. Do you know what that does to a guy who is part of the body positivity movement? He's an ally. You can't run a guy who is part of the body positivity. It is insulting. It is insulting. We are trying to embrace our bodies, and making us run is like suggesting that our fat is something to be ashamed of. Our body size is something to be ashamed. How dare you make him run? He is an ally. This is so wrong. So I'm out here for Alex. And I'm out here against Elon, and I'm out here against Bill Murray. You know what I did? I tore up his poster. I tore it up. You know why? because the 2016 version of Ghostbusters was far superior to these originals. These originals are a joke. They're so wrong. They're tone deaf. And I'm worn out. I'm so tired. I'm so tired because I've been protesting, and I've only managed to work for 3 days this month because the rest of the time I've been protesting and having mental health days. I cannot anymore. I can't anymore. I can't. So I'm just asking you to just be mindful of my poor friend Alex, who has been stitched up by Project Veritas. Do not watch Project Veritas. They are evil right-wingers, and they're out to hurt us. And do not like Bill Murray because he tells jokes, and jokes are dangerous. I can't take it anymore. I need to go find my emotional support furry, because they're the only one who understands me right now. And I'm all about protecting everyone's VVs. Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming. Listen, while we are here canceling people left, right, and center for making us feel so unsafe, I need to add another name to that list of canceling, and that is Intel Lady. So I don't want any of you guys, especially if you're an ally, okay, I don't want you to like her YouTube channel, Intel Lady. I don't want you to subscribe to her, like her videos, or donate to her, buy me a coffee, or anything like that. Just don't do it, because she makes people laugh, and she tells jokes, and we all know that words are violence. Words like violence break the silence and come crashing into my little world. I made that up myself. Don't subscribe to Intel Lady. She makes me feel so unsafe. Please. And I'm all about protecting everyone's VVs.